Kids and risks. Today we're talking about a simple mental model I've borrowed to help my kids think about risk in climbing and in life. Hi there, I'm Jason. We are continuing our May videos on some of the mental aspects of outdoor pursuits in celebration of Mental Health Awareness Month. You can find a playlist of the same name by following the link in the description. How can you let your kids do that? Or, don't stop children from taking risks safely. I get a lot of unsolicited parenting advice. It wasn't unexpected. And while I've come closer to the latter sentiment than the former, I think even the latter misses some key elements that makes it hard to use as a training paradigm for our kids. And by training, I mean training in thinking about and assessing risk.
Down the ridge, and just before we get to where we're obstructed, it looks like it juts to the left a little bit.
So I thought I'd talk about how I've stolen a simple framework from renowned ice climber, paraglider, athlete, writer, speaker, and on, Will Gadd. At its base, risk is an equation, probability multiplied by consequence. I think that's where the don't stop kids from taking risks safely shows up a bit too simply. It doesn't account for degrees of safety, since that's all we have. If something were perfectly safe, there would be no risk. Will Gadd created a simple three-tiered model of discussing risk with young kids. The tiers are focused on consequences. Tier 1 is bumps and bruises, Tier 2 is hospital, and Tier 3 is death. So he and his kids, and me and my kids, will assess the potential consequences of an environment. What if we slip off the trail down this small hill?
Bumps and bruises.
What if we drop this ice axe on our head while top rope ice climbing?
Well, maybe bumps and bruises, but maybe the hospital.
What if we run out in front of traffic?
Death, Dad.
Notice a couple of things. It is easy and intuitive, and it need not be applied only to outdoor adventures. But we don't stop there. The next part of the conversation takes on probability by asking, in essence, what we can do to lower that probability of a bad consequence. To mitigate the trail fall risk, maybe we'll walk on the hillside rather than the bank. Maybe we'll wear microspikes due to ice. Maybe we'll use trekking poles for balance. For the ice climbing, we'll put on a helmet. We'll wear gloves to keep our hands warm. We'll use leashes to allow us to drop the tools to our sides safely if we absolutely must. For traffic, we'll use the crosswalk, hold hands, look both ways, all of that. And of course, there is still the consideration of not taking on the risk and turning around.
We made good decisions, we talked about them so that we all could agree on what to do about it, and then we just went and executed the plan. And we didn't grumble about it. We just got down to work and we helped each other. You guys did a really good job.
What we have now is a common vocabulary with which we can discuss risk and a set of habits to help us practice assessing risk for the outdoors, for the dangers in day-to-day life, and maybe as a foundational set of skills for whatever weighty issues they might face as adults. Some of you know that I have blood cancer, and I am constantly leaning on the risk assessing skills I honed in the mountains, even more so through the pandemic, which was particularly challenging for the family of an immunocompromised person like myself. So my and my family's thanks to Will Gadd for sharing this mental model with the world. We've picked up on it and are using it. Maybe it is something that can help you or someone you know too. How do you like to think about the risks you take? Does it change when you think about your loved ones taking risks? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, share, whatever feels right. For more information, you can go to our website at www.shortguysbetaworks.com, or you can check out last week's video on how I often try to avoid rushing in the mountains, or check out the entire Mental Health Awareness Month series. We'll see you next week and keep on getting more out of that big outside.